Hello boys and girls, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity for Nintendo Switch. It'd be easier if I just show you what we did. If you're looking for all this, like I am, then you'll know that we finished getting all of the Koroks in the story mode. Probably the most tedious part of the 100%, in my opinion. The only thing that really required a guide is done, and my guide's still going to be used because I found out it can also be used to show objectives, so we can now go for and clear all of the side objectives in the EXE missions as well. And more importantly, we can check for chests, which now have their automatic battle info locked onto us, which helps out a bit. The only annoying part is figuring out how to complete all the question mark stuff, honestly. But that's not what we're going to do here. The main part of the game, the main part of 100%, you've probably been waiting for a lot as well. I know a lot of people have been. Is the challenges. There are so many unique challenges to do, it is insane. We don't care about EXE necessarily, but we also do, so to make things easier, we're just gonna go for all these one at a time. Dealing with the so-called knight first, we must use Link for this battle, but that's pretty easy. We've gotten to the point where, because of material stuff, we should just do rare material drop rate. 30%, rupees plus 30%. And EXP, and if we ever struggle with a battle, we can change it over, but we're getting to a point where we pretty much want to keep these buffs up 100% of the time, and also farm materials best help us with getting all those stuff that we need. So on that note, it's been a while since I've bought all of these items, so we'll just buy them all out now. Bird eggs, essentially. And then we'll just go for whatever we don't have a lot of. It's crazy how important the shops are in this game. Okay, we just barely don't have enough for that, but we do have an option of selling Moduga stuff. Or these, I guess. We could always sell flints. Or gemstones, but now we know that gemstones are needed for other stuff. We sold a bit of them early on, but only because we kind of desperately needed the mats. I'm gonna sell XD. Don't ask me why, I just wanted to. We could buy all these Smith Violets. Get all these Fleet Woe seeds while we're at it. I think we need more Goron size too. Oh, we need more of these, especially. This time we can just target what we need. Marked as many stuff as I could, obviously, so we can get as many potential items as possible. It's the ancient merchant. Jeez, I cannot speak to that sounded really weird. I'm sorry about that. Hardy durian. We barely had enough for that. Okay. Let's go for this first, yes. Oh wait, no, we said the so-called knight first. We'll do this and then do fire and ice and training. And those we can use specific buffs for to make them easier. One of the things we'll use, though, is still materials, so we'll probably just use that. So yeah, now we get to do challenge battles, the video game, basically. We have a bunch of challenge battles to do. A lot of these are locked behind doing story missions, or locked behind doing other previous challenge missions. Doing them in order to make it easier. hang on, I need to pause because obviously some of these challenges also have Koroks in them. I'm basically looking at that to see whether or not it has a Korok or not. None of these first ones do, apparently, though. Alright. Just a brief pause there. Nothing to be worried about. Honestly, I will say, though, if you guys are interested, get excited, because this is the most interesting part of 100% right here. I'm going to do all challenge battles. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder. I count now these guys are our opponents in this battle. Did we do anything wrong to serve them? Or are we just trying to train? Is that what it is? Right, I thought that we're gonna have to take you out just briefly. Alright. Yep, we have to keep catching the outpost, I see. The Rios we've already faced before in the storyline, of course. They were our enemies in that storyline battle. We already know how to fight them. Since they don't really give us many materials, it's probably easier to skip them. In some of these later battles, I might play them slower, because obviously I need to get mats. Just saying. We have Tiva to face instead of Revali. Maybe Revali will be faced a little bit later. We have so much strength for like right now, we're just kind of abolishing everyone. Whatever. Alright. Of course, Sion is the big boss of them. As long as like the game knows Sion just looks and feels stronger than Maifa. Sorry, Maifa people, but Maifa does look like one of the more innocent characters in this game, considering all she really wants to do mostly is heal her comrades. So, yeah, she doesn't seem to have much fighting experience in this game, but anyway, she's still a fun character to use. What's funner is Link, which we used here. That was fast. Got some nice rupees. I'm here, we'll have our rupees. If anything, we're gonna try and focus on getting Link his super upgrade weapon. I think we already upgraded a lot of his stats, so really all we need now is just keep dumping 5 weapons onto there and hope that we get a boost. We're not gonna farm for anything. I feel like that would take a long time. What we need to do is chat. Oh my gosh, Impa actually already has a lot of weapons. We better strengthen his weapon, if we can. We need to do it now, basically. Don't have much other options otherwise. At some point, we also want to give her. So slowly but surely, we're gonna strengthen and try to max out almost every weapon that we own. That's gonna be how we do this. I'm looking for flames. Campfires specifically. That's what like us give more experience. Doesn't look like there's any. Exactly enough to get that done just before we got all the stuff done. Alright. Slowly but surely we'll be able to carry more weapons. Okay, back to challenges now. We're gonna do anti-ice and lightning tray with the Keen, and let's go something different to balance things out. Possible when we begin another storyline too, we'll try to also play Per and Robbie too, but only on a UFC mission if we can. You know what? I think I've waited long enough. Never mind. We are going to use them. Actually, no, wait. No, we would need to upgrade them first to stand a chance. I guess we could start by giving them weapons, maybe, in one of these sessions by using them as their second character, so maybe they get something. So yeah, actually, changed my mind. We'll do Link and we'll do them. So we can see what happens here. This is anti-ice and lightning, so we need ice and lightning protection. Okay. Do I have material drop right again?
Hey, not bad, right?
Alright. Well, this is gonna be interesting to try out. We'll try them for a little bit. Okay. Apparently we can get extra... Alright, apparently we can get extra minions on this battle. We do. We're already 100 of whatever many challenges done. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, our move. Oh, just activated already. Okay, so our move is timed, so we play mostly as but then we get to activate specials occasionally. Of course, also, looks like we could take damage from our own inventions too, so we need to be cautious. Alright, we're it. Some of them probably going to panic if I didn't use Pyro Bobby at least once, so I figured this is a good challenge to do it on. And it gives them some weapons we can use for later. That's what we're hoping, at least. I forgot to mention, yes, if you just want weapons for a character, if you just take them into a mission you already done that's also high level but also fast, like a story mission or late challenge, you can get good weapons that way. But there's so many different ones you can get. Of course, you could always just do the challenge mission or the Molduga defeat mission, since that's the fastest, but I'm not sure if it always gives you the right stuff you need. Alright. I just shredded that guy.
Leave it to me.
Barely in him. Oh, that's a really good timing of that special. We really used that right as the Furry Rush was coming out too. What the heck? Okay, we want to take out this overload first if we can. Alright. Nice. Of course, Faye and Bobby are EXC character. Oh my goodness, that hit them like a bunch of times. Hit us too. Okay. So there's basically a set of that we have to use constantly with them to be doing optimal damage. But it's random who we actually get. Of course, they had to fight the Lionel. I would have never picked them in that spot otherwise. Okay. Okay. Missed completely. Oh yeah, now we get to see our special attack. I almost finished him. Okay, that's a cool way to finish him off. Wait, we're using the lightning right as we take out a lightning bullet. That's kind of funny in retrospect. We noticed that just now. Alright, what do we get? Oh yeah, now it's time for Link to start using weapons. We already have Furious damage, so we could maybe remove that, but I just want to start powering up his weapon. Okay, we did that. Also, I think some of the harder to get weapon skills. Jeez, I can't speak. Harder to get weapon skills are unlocked now too. It's a lot of money though to go through all that. I'll say having to upgrade. It's like fusing them. Seems like it takes a lot of effort to do. Okay, we barely got it to level 22. Let's keep doing the challenges for now. We'll switch up both characters this time. We've used the floor up top so many times, it's been a while, so let's just go down the list instead. Make it easier to pick characters. So this challenge we'll use Daruk, decide on for. What is it? Flame and Ice. Which basically what we're using, or I guess no. Ion's water, but Daruk is a flame person, right?
Good. I'm starving. That was great. I agree.
Okay. I agree as well. That was great. But yeah, we've done all the main story battles now, so most of the line stuff in this game is done now. But a lot of what's left, unfortunately, is a lot of grinding now. Again, we're focusing on the main story mission stuff, because now all we need is every challenge battle done, which we're focusing on right now, and then every quest, which is going to be the most grindy, but we might be able to get that just doing some of the EXE missions. Now we have to, now we need to actually, now we actually want to farm enemies again. We already kind of said that the last time, but here's challenge, we didn't really have a chance to farm enemies, but some of them give us drops that we need, so we need to be cautious and defeat those guys first if we can. More specifically, we're after the keys and also sometimes the wizards, so we can get our done. We need a lot of peace sales too. Whoa. I can't have you fight SA in the corner. I'll make you hit a wall instead, and then we'll try to bait you to come in here. Chew on this! How about that? That's still pretty damaging, even if that isn't the best stasis in the world. Oh, I got a combo with the Megwa there. The amount of stuff you need to farm in this game, I'll say, is probably not going to be fun to do. And we'll do each challenge battle regardless of if we need stuff for it or not, because remember, we need to do them all anyways, and certain challenge battles require us to already do before we can defeat them. Alright, chew on this. I don't think he can I don't think he could handle that, apparently. Okay, now we're basically the ice person facing down the... Oh, weird. We're facing our opposition. Oh my goodness. They all don't stop. What the heck? They just didn't stop breathing fire for some reason. I said, some of these little mobs, they made way more annoying than they need to be. This one we could dodge out of. Okay. Interesting duel for this team. Basically the fire people, since there is no ice. So there, I guess there is Rivali, but he's more of a wind person than anything. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now we just have Fire Hinox to defeat. Yeah, I just realized I haven't been cheesing these enemies yet. Oh, I ended up missing anyway. There's still drops from the ice dudes up here, right? Why don't we grab those if they're still here? I have no idea where they are. It looks like they already despawned. Looks like I'll have no choice but to use this a second time. Alright. Alright. Got him. Alright. We're done with that battle. Now. They got a lot more sense than the others, that's for sure. There, that's kind of our solution. Just don't use Lincoln and you won't run out of materials constantly. Well, we could just keep upgrading them instead. I think before I tried using other characters, yes, but it got really complicated, and since there's so many challenge battles to do anyway, it's better to just take them as we go on. Okay, we got one of these done. And another one. This is a great fairy one that we need.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? We just want all of them, please. That's please and thank you. This is a different one I haven't seen too often. Is there anything else you need? No. Alright, whatever. Looks like we're going straight to the next mission then. Fire hazards next. This one's just a fire challenge, basically. Impa will have to do this mission, so we'll just get to that when we get to that. And Riju will have to do that mission, so we could save a bit of time by just picking the next characters on the list as we go now. So, the next on the list, if we do this right, is Reveille and Yunobu. They don't have the best weapons, but they're also much stronger than we had last time. There's only one type they can wear for some reason. Anyway, we have another fire challenge we can use our flame move on. Again, we want to do EXP on every mission from here, because the more levels we get, the better. We could technically do rupees, that'd be better. Oh, I like how this specifically mentions it's time limited, but also time limited but extendable, meaning we could extend it if we finish it first. So yeah, another speedrun mission. There's a lot of these, unfortunately. They're probably speedrun missions for a reason. You need to have your characters usually be a very strong point before you can do these missions. But through just doing the storyline twice, we've powered a lot of them up already. If I already got all the stuff right away, like a speedrunner, if I still need to somehow grind to 100, I'd probably just do Blood Moon missions until I got all of them done. Alright. Alright. So yeah, more key monsters we defeat, the more time we have. Yeah, he did not like it, apparently. Yeah, it works. More keys to defeat for their items. Okay, this time we just want to defeat the keys because they're gonna be annoying otherwise. We already used a lot of face stuff, unfortunately, on this mission prior, or rather the ice stuff we need to use against the Farfio. Oh, probably have to do things differently.
You stand a chance. Be still. Take it.
Okay, this works.
Get another.
Well, I picked the right monster. This is a Lionel. Okay.
You're not going to like this! I'll try! Take this!
Alright.
Sorry!
Okay, got through that valve bar.
You're not going to like this! I'll try!
Alright. Okay.
Let's go! I'll try!
Alright.
I'm sorry!
Alright.
We did it! You're finished. My feathers! I can use this. Too easy.
Yeah, right. We still have the ability to use the Sheikah sensor. We should probably be using that more often. I feel like I've said that far too many times. So wait, no, we were just using stations instead of bombs, and we forgot. It's a good bomb move. Alright, the last boss we have to face here. These guys are gonna be really annoying if we don't defeat them now, so let's defeat these keys first. They're doing a lot of damage to him. Okay. Keep knocking him now, which is good. That's different. Or not.
Watch and learn.
Chin learn.
You stand a chance.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Only possible resolution. Dude. Alright, we got that done. I don't know if we have enough time for another one or not, but considering we did do just the story missions in the past two videos, we should probably do a different one. I mean, another. Let's do Impo's damage control next. That's a little tricky. He has to fight. She has to fight against a bunch of guardians. I don't think the drop materials will really work here, actually. Let's give her Secret Rune damage and try spamming bombs instead. Doesn't seem like these are any different, too. Okay, well, we make up for this by doing rupees instead.
What a treat.
Yeah, we need tons of money if we want to keep upgrading Link's weapon and whatnot. We should upgrade the other weapons to at least level 20 or 10 at first, then to level 20. 'Cause some characters still need to do certain battles. However, get stuck on one battle, usually powering up your weapon is the easiest way to get through it. Because there's only so much you can power up your character. Hero, this is no time for levity. We must stop these guardians at once. Just like I thought, we're just already gonna be getting quite a bit of guardian materials. Yeah, we get this crazy theme again. This theme definitely actually airs so I fight these guys. Especially the version you hear in the original Breath of the Wild, because then you know, oh, you might be screwed. For a lot of Breath of the Wild, Guardians usually do beat you in a single hit, and that becomes even more apparent when you play on Hero Mode or Master Mode, or whatever it's called. I almost wanted to do Master Mode, but with how little I played the game, it'd be easier to just play both games on normal mode, and also, yeah, I am not a professional gamer. I'd rather play those games on normal mode if I can. Those are kind of the modes where you typically actually have to be a master at the game before you try it. It's mainly for people who just think the basic game is not challenging enough, which I think the basic game is far more challenging than anything else. Out of all the other games, Breath of the Wild definitely has the most ways to just randomly die if you're not careful. I'll see how brutal it is, so I'll probably die quite a few times. What's funny is we've only died once in this game so far. Well, a few times there's certain missions, but like, well, we've only died in like a couple of missions and failed one or two of them. Yeah, like the first mission we failed was simply because we ran out of HP. That's all. Well, this is basically a gauntlet battle against all the trickiest guardians, which is already challenging in the base game. Break that tree apart. No apparent reason or another, just because I can. Gotta get rid of these sets probably first before we do anything else. I furious hit the other dudes though. And there's really fast attacks in this game, which makes it really strong, I'll say. There's more? Oh yeah, now we have to take out the mouse guardian. Oh yeah, I forgot. We could do the guard attack version by guarding at the right timing. Didn't guard directly. Of course, if you remember from Breath of the Wild, yes, there's a shield counterattack in this game too, I think, for the Guardians. It's even more tight to time than in that game. It's not really clear what you're supposed to do. Obviously, if you try blocking it in Breath of the Wild, you'll lose your shield really quickly. Because remember, that's the game that has durability on your weapons. Let's do the stronger special now. Okay. Cool way to finish it. You saved my band. Thank you. Just being there to clear up my messes, little sis. Yeah, what will I do with you? This is better not happen again. Alright, so if we had a Guardian experiment go horribly wrong, I guess. This is what I'm getting for what happened. I didn't actually see what happened, I'm just guessing. That's probably what happened. Alright. We'll continue doing stuff without Link again, so we can use all the characters. And of course, if we only have one spot to use, we'll just pick the next character in that spot first, and then do the next one after that. So, look for when someone has to do, or what someone must be used in a particular battle. Alright.
New power, new hope.
Hey!
We got a lot of stuff done there, just from that alone. Yeah, we're slowly trying to get all the quests done so we can get theirs up and whatnot. But also doing all the challenge battles at the same time too. Just tricky. Oh, there he is. Special tank charge rate. We could use that next, probably. If I were to guess. Even though it's only like 3%. Damage, reduce damage from ice. Impa's already back up to 30. Oh my goodness, Impa, you keep running out of weapons too quick, my girl. Need to chill for a bit. Okay. But we don't get the boost this time. Actually, well, we don't have enough rupees to do that. I'll just reduce how many we use then. Okay, we got one level, which is about what we nodded anyway. If I were to guess, Impa would probably be the next character I'd give it a level 20 weapon just so that she keeps doing even more damage. Alright. Don't have money for items anymore. Honestly, this game is really tough to manage your resources, and since you have to get so many materials from everything. As for those jewel things, we can basically ignore those, because again, we're gonna be doing all the challenges anyways, so we'll just get those done whenever we keep doing challenges. The way we can get stronger otherwise, and some quests are also locked behind doing challenges too. Alright, well, it's gonna be the end of this episode. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Comment, rate, subscribe. That's just part 1 of doing all the challenges. So, see you guys again later, because there's going to be more challenges we'll have to do in the future. Till then, see you guys later. And if you're wondering, there were no Koroks in those challenges. I did make sure to check, but yeah, none of them seem to stand out to me. I'll see you guys until then, later. Bye.